Hello everyone, and welcome to a bit of a different video. So recently, Skylander Gamer TV made a video on how far the best Skylander can go through every Skylanders game, and I just thought, how would the worst do? Because I was generally curious, like, could the worst be the games? Because obviously that would be possible. And I decided that maybe I should challenge myself and trying to beat every single Skylanders game with the worst Skylander. In order, of course. So this challenge would be very brutal, as every single death would be terrible. It would send me straight back to level 1 of the entire game. And I had a very deep thought on what could the rules be, and yeah, I decided on some rules. So they are: never switch, obviously, no hats, no magic items, reset all Skylanders at the start of the game. So in short, they start like at level 1, no upgrades, all that stuff. And yeah, that would obviously make it more difficult for the start, and it would also make us, get used to using that Skylander, because quite a lot of Skylanders I don't give a chance and use. And I'm recording this after doing it, and it did actually really help doing that, because I learned a lot about a certain Skylander. And no buying items unless it's Skystone's cheats and lock puzzle keys. Last but certainly not least, no using invincibility. Now, the last two don't really count for this video, because this video is going to be on the game on screen. Skylandersspyrosadventure with the worst Skylander, a solo run. All of the other games will be an ultimate nightmare, just using my own rules, not the official rules. It won't be official. So, we know I'm starting with Spyro's Adventure, but who, in my opinion, is the worst Skylander? So let's just quickly get rid of some of the Skylanders who don't really require an explanation at all. So, we have Flame Slinger, Igniter, Sunburn, Gilgrun, Zap, Slam Bam, Stealth Elf, Camo, Prison Break, Bash, Dino Rang, Whirlwind, Lightning Bolt, Robot, Trigger Happy, Chop Chop, Ghost Roaster, Hex, Spyro, and Double Trouble. Okay, so the first Skylander which actually requires an explanation is Eruptor. Now Eruptor, if on the right path, can deal tons of quick damage, though it will require him to get close to the enemies, though it does so much damage that it doesn't really matter, and he is not the worst. Then there's Whamshell. Now Whamshell has a ranged attack, but it doesn't really do much damage and isn't very powerful. However, his melee damage is insane, and it often absolutely obliterates enemies. And yeah, he isn't the worst. So then we have Stump Smash. Now Stump Smash can create acorns, which enemies prioritize targeting over him. On his acorn path, he can smash his Mega Nut to make it explode into acorns, which is really good. His hammers also deal so much damage, while the enemy could be focused on one of these nuts. He isn't the worst. Now Zook, well, Zook has range. Zook has more range. Good. So, Terrafin is the first Skylander, which I think should be decided a bit more later. He does have alright damage, though he always has to get close, with it not having the best hitbox, making him quite vulnerable. Sonic Boom, by most, would... Let me do that. Sonic Boom, by most, wouldn't be seen as very good. However, I think that also, if used correctly, she can be pretty good. And she can spawn in minions and enemies target the minions instead of her, which is good. That's really good, considering you don't want it to target her, and you can just do that. So it's really overpowered. She isn't the worst. Now, Warnado is the same. Not many people would think of him as very good, but I think that if he's used correctly, he can be pretty good. He's an absolute speed demon. He can spam tornadoes and just escape. He isn't the worst. Now, if you know me, you'll know I don't really like Boomer. But since the last time you may have saw me use him, I've given him like basically just a second chance, and I still think he's not very good. But even though he doesn't have very good range, he can knock enemies back pretty far, and with troll bombs, he can do pretty decent damage. He isn't the worst. Now, Drill Sergeant is very bad. His drills take exhaustingly long to come back. He can move very fast, but most of the time, it won't be the best thing for dodging attacks since the Auto Blaster takes so long to turn, and it does a lot of damage. But it's just an excuse to have him wait for the drills. You'll have to wait for now. Cinder is a pretty fast low TPS Skylander. It has a ghost ally, and it can be pretty great at times, yet not doing much damage. She has a waste of a button with flight, considering her secondary attack makes her move fast. She can, though, explode the ghosts, which can be a pretty good spammable hit and run. She isn't the worst. Now, Fur Dude is a pretty good Skylander, because enemies that follow him will go through a magical tripwire if spawned. He also has an insane combo electrifying and stunning enemies. He also can attack enemies from far and launch himself towards them. He isn't the worst. Now, Wrecking Ball, finally, but certainly not least, can use a pretty far tongue attack, which when defeating an enemy, can heal him. He also has pretty good mobility with a charge attack, which can be risky at times and not very rewarding. Wrecking Ball also has a burp attack, though it isn't very useful, and it isn't really used with its tongue attack being quicker. Now, we have 3 Skylanders left: Terrafin, Drill Sergeant, and Wrecking Ball. So who is the best of these 3? Well, I think it would be Terrafin. He can spawn a bunch of minions and has probably the most powerful attacks of all 3. Then finally, we have an answer, because, in my opinion, Wrecking Ball is better. He can heal himself, has some pretty far range, and better DPS when used correctly. Now, we have 1 Skylander left. In my opinion, Spyrosadventure's worst Skylander is Drill Sergeant. So now, we can finally get started with our first solo run. So, I started the game like you would with any other. I got all the collectibles which would give me gold like chests and sometimes legendary treasures in the early parts of the game. I also did some of the elemental gates. It took a while to even defeat the chompies in the first fight as the drills weren't recovering. The first few levels of the game were very easy with no difficult fights. Drill Sergeant quickly got lots of coins, however very slowly leveled up. It took the middle of level 2 for him to level up once. It wasn't long before I met one of the first enemies who could make this challenge a little tougher than they already were. The Air Spellpunk, who in this game blocks range damage, and a Goliath throw with a very powerful quick attack, which can be thankfully stunned. After this, it wasn't long until we got the Eternal Air Source after a long but easy fight with Windbag Ginnies and Goliath throw. I then decided to call it a very short day compared to the others. I then met Gurglefin, who was trapped in a cage, who sent us to Oil Spill Island, which wasn't a difficult level at all, but with tons of gold for my Skylander. Then we had Darkwater Cove, which also wasn't a difficult level, but it was the level to prepare for a certain difficulty ahead. I then decided it was time to upgrade and chose the Mega Dozer path, getting the first upgrade. My drill sergeant then became extremely fast with the auto blaster, which I had to learn how to use. There it was, Leviathan Lagoon. With the first boss in the game and my level 6 drill sergeant, I was pretty scared but determined to win. I then entered the fight and learned the auto blaster wasn't so great when spamming the charge.
Well, well, well. Look what we have here. A stupid Skylander and Eon's Portal Master apprentice. Ha! And I see you just happened to be looking for the eternal water source. Correction. My eternal water source? Well, you're too late. I am Chaos, Emperor of Skylands, and a real portal master. And you are never getting out of here alive. My evil water dragon will take care of you. Attack!
Okay. Stop. Skills.
You defeated my minion. Big deal. I'm just getting started. I summon the deadly shark bath of Doom Sharks!
Focus. Everyone tried to get healing. Unless you know you can get it.
You seem to be lucky. Sort of. Well, your luck has run out. Now you face my evil, amphibious Gillman!
Oh no. Gilman's not so good. Maybe not. Not bad. Please, please. Let me get the food.
You may have bested my evil amphibious Gillman for now, but this is far from over. Far from it! I summon the even deadlier shark bath of Doom Sharks!
I need it. Whoa! Wait, I'll try and get it. I'm stuck. Oh, the one full.
Impossible! You survived my best water spell! And, you survived a very mediocre water spell! something somewhere. I am not impressed, and neither is my evil ice yeti. Attack!
Don't know much for my speed. Still chasing it. I need that rocket. Please, don't do that. What a waste. No!
Okay, so maybe you're slightly good at fighting my water minions one-on-one. Ah, let's see how you do against all three at once.
Lock and loaded!
I didn't do that. Oh no. No. And there it was. 161 health. Which was really scary considering this is the easiest boss by far, considering the doom shocks of healing. I then quickly got rid of the evil slam bam, ate the food, and defeated the evil zap as quickly as possible. Getting the eternal water source seems like I was doomed to fail later on and lose a ton of progress, but I just had to wait and see. I then quickly got through Crystal Eye Castle, which was way easier than I thought, because this is where my first Skylander was defeated in my first playthrough along with a few others. I then got the upgrade for my Auto Blaster, which made it much faster and usable all the time. I had the Stone Golem fight coming up, but it was such an easy boss that nothing really happened in it, and so doesn't need an explanation. Before I knew it, I was already on the life levels on Treetop Terrace, where lots of Jerusalem caught me off guard and gave me a close call. But then I leveled up to level 8, and so all was fine. Then I had a level I'd been dreading. Falling Forest with a very short level with a boss fight at the end. I got to the boss quickly, and here is what happened. I'm a little scared. Okay, let's do this.
You again, foolish portal master imposter. Wait, portal imposter. Yes, I like the sound of that. But you are still doomed. Doomed, I tell you. You will never possess the eternal life source. Never. You face my powerful evil life minion. Now I will laugh while it both powerfully and evilly ends yours. Go on. Get on with it.
Look out! The Zook's out!
forget the life minion. You won't beat this, because I, Lord, summon my unbeatable deadly life spell of death. You can dodge a few things you can see. Big deal. What about things you can't?
Oh no, that's not good. Why is stealth up so weak? Oh wait, what? I just realized my auto blaster wasn't working, even though I was.
Yeah, that's alright. I have something even more evil in mind.
Okay,
More
this
evil
is the
and
scary bit.
unbeatable than ever before. I
Start now.
summon my totally unbeatable deadly evil life spell of ultimate death. Ah!
Starts to get scary now. Oh no, this is terrible. The drill sergeant. Now it can get scary if you're not careful. No!
You totally beat my totally unbeatable deadly evil life spell of ultimate death. I mean, never mind. What? Where? How dare you use blind luck against me, Chaos! Well, even if you can't see, your luck is about to run out. No!
Here comes the smash!
Stupid, deceitful trees! I hate them! I hate them! Even the evil ones! Arrgh. Obviously, I have slightly underestimated you. It won't happen again. I call upon my most powerful and evil light spell of all. So powerful, I dare not speak its name. I summon. Seriously? Too bad. Behold!
You couldn't think of a name. way less scary than I thought.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me! Like minions, all at once. Make this imposter sorry he ever heard the glorious name of Chaos Attack!
Move ahead! Smash up!
Oh, what happened to my old blaster? Okay, maybe I shouldn't stop being careful. In that boss fight, I learned two issues. One, that enemies that either move very quickly or teleport can mess with my drill's homing ability, sending them far away, and Drill Sergeant's drills only recover once they've exploded, which means it's either hit something or been out for too long. I also found out that holding B for the auto blaster while pressing A and X wasn't the best decision. So I later learned to instead hold LT instead of B and use RT instead of X. I also learned that in boss fights I can get teleported into food if it's in that specific position. I then bought the final upgrade possible at the time and decided to call it a day. I quickly got through some of the remaining levels, not getting as many chests and such because there was only one upgrade left for Drill Sergeant, which was his Soul Gem. I then got a battlefield with a Soul Gem and also getting to level 10, which meant after this level he would be his most powerful. I got his Soul Gem after this level, upgraded him to be extremely powerful. For him at least. The next few levels were the undead ones, which is terrifying with the boss. In the levels I was being very careful with the Moon Widows as my charge did a lot of damage and I would get rid of them quickly. I then got to Cadaverous Crypt, which had some issues with zombies at one time, but I was able to lure them to a cannon and shoot them. Not long after I was at Creepy Crypt, which was terrifying, with the hardest minions to deal with in the boss. I got to the boss fight without much trouble, but the real trouble was ahead. Let's do this. I know I can. I know I will. I am scared.
Well,
I am definitely scared.
I guess you thought you were just going to walk in here and take the eternal undead source, eh? Well, you thought wrong! Ah! Now, you're going to pay for meddling in my plans! Minion! He means nothing. You still won't be leaving the land of the undead ever. Again! I summon my evil undead spell of destruction! No matter. Plenty more where that came from. How about another evil undead minion to round things out?
Bones to battle.
You may be wondering why I'm laughing, eh? Because I know you can't keep this up. Soon you will make a mistake, and then this will all be over. Now, I, Chaos, summon my particularly evil undead spell of total destruction. I'm still laughing here. See? There's another one. Now, you face an even more powerful undead minion. Attack!
Fear when I am near.
Oh, come on! Really? Really? Fine! I didn't want to do this. scratch that. I totally want to do this. Now I summon my ultimate evil undead spell of complete and utter destruction!
Why was that spell easier than the last one?
I'm nothing! A speck, a worm, an interloper! And now you're about to become an ex-interloper, because there's no way you can stand up to all 3 minions at once! Attack!
Yeah. This bit's a bit scary.
It's darkest before the dawn.
Please. Owen.
Impossible! Take the eternal undead source, but I promise you, soon you will regret this!
After that boss fight, I was feeling great as I thought I could end the run, yet it seemed so easy. But something happened in the next level, Mulkin Mine. It wasn't very difficult, but I received a massive hit from an Archean Ultron, which sent Drill Sergeant from 506 to 114 health. It was terrifying, but luckily there was lots of food, and I had learned from my mistake to be more careful around them. I then went into Lava Lake's Railway, which wasn't difficult until nearly the end, where there were some magma walkers dealing tons of damage and flame imps going under the platform, nearly disabling my auto blaster completely. But I found a way out by moving a bit so that I could hit them. Then there was the fire boss, which I feared with it having the most dangerous spell, as it has knockback, and so just getting hit by one can knock you into another and get tons of cheap damage in. I've never done this before without like 5 deaths,
But not this time. The eternal
even though I have
fire source is
only done it
mine,
once.
I tell you. Mine! Even in the mine!
I aim the
There's Sarah.
flame!
He's not so bad.
Hey! You extinguished my pyro archer! Now that really works me up! So, in return, now I'm gonna really turn up the heat. Ah! You stand still, will you? Why won't you let me torch you? Fine. All that means is that you now get to face my faithful evil phoenix dragon. And believe me, it's got a burning desire to make an ash out of you. I can do these all day, you know. What? Not my evil phoenix dragon? What did he ever do to you? Now I'm steamed, and when chaos is steamed, doomed fools like you get rest. Oh, come on. Very well. You leave me no choice. My evil eruptor will shake you up.
Very create a quick name.
Ready to erupt.
I don't understand it. My evil eruptor's suffering from aftershocks. No matter. There's no way you can stand up to my fire spells and all three of my minions. At
Oh
once.
god,
Ah.
please.
Fire it up.
Okay, well, I'm done. Is that it?
Oh, no, no!
Oh my god, my heart is so fast right now.
Eternal fire. But there is still one more piece left. And let me assure you, I, Kratos, am not giving up
Ultrons.
Skylanders that easily.
Arky and Ultron's most scary enemy in the entire game. After that boss, I was into the magic levels, which contain the most feared enemy, the Archean Ultron. I was terrified but also ready. I was extremely cautious whenever they were present, and so I did well and quickly completed Quicksilver Vault. With only 2 levels left, I thought I could actually do this on my first try. Then was the Archean Armory, which was a terrible level as we had an exhaustingly long robot section which keeps turning on its own for some reason, and so makes me think I never actually have control over the robot. The level itself was extremely easy, and so I was there for the final level of the game. I entered the final level. I was pretty scared, but prepared. I was taking lots of damage to the platforms which take you to the 2 other keys for a gate. However, it wasn't enough and I quickly recovered. It wasn't long before it was time for the final boss, and I decided to call it a day and do the boss the next day. I entered the boss fight ready to lose and found cheese for every single spell. You can follow Doomshock for tons of healing, turn on the Auto Blaster for the life spell, go in the corner and move for a bit for the undead spell, go in the corner and don't move for the fire spell. My OBS did end the recording a couple of times in the fight, but I started it back up. My controller also disconnected a few times as well, but I decided to change the batteries. I was hesitant to show the entirety of the boss, as it took just over an hour, but here it is.
So what if you've managed to survive and take all of the eternal sources? Big deal! If you restored the so-called core of light, it's all for nothing, because now you have followed me into my realm, and here I am, all-powerful, and you are nothing! Because even though you somehow managed to not get squashed, you now face the most hideous and powerful of all my minions! Meets the same minion who destroyed the core of light and will do so again. Meet the beast that sent Eon to his well-deserved bodiless oblivion! Meet my Hydra!
Right, good stuff. Come on, man. How long's it gonna take? Finally. Follow the healing. Follow the healing. That was actually really good. That's why you followed the healing. Ew. Some extra healing I gotta do. Pretty much every single one has cheese. Except Life. Life has no cheese. It has Auto Blaster. Oh. I hate it when that happens. You just get stuck. Life plus cheese. Life plus cheese equals no. Nearly hit the food there. You don't want to use that precious food. You want to save it till it's worth the most. Right now it's not, thanks to Doom Shocks. Follow the healing. Oh, we're full. Good. But it's so overpowered. I can't follow any healing. I can follow you. Yeah, fine. Oh, yes, quite. Right, good. Come this way, please. Gonna be undead a bit. Oh, I haven't seen this in a while. Haven't seen Life either. It's mainly just been water. Which isn't a bad thing. Need water. Maybe it's just listening. This way. Oh my god, the auto blast is actually working for once. Usually goes straight up. Follow the healing. Follow the healing. Why does it go up? It should be target locking on chaos. This would make sense. Oh. Get ready to follow the healing. Ready to follow the healing. Follow the healing. Follow the healing. I love it. It's perfect. I wish you could do that in Trap Team though. Trap Team's a bit different, but at the same time, it's much better. Trap Team is actually much better at the same time. How could I say that? I want to be able to use my auto blaster. Is this following us? I want to use my auto blaster. It's not letting us. Right. It's not letting us. Why is it only fire now? Oh, that's gonna hit, isn't it? Not quite. I need water. Please. Give us water. Please. Give me water! Oh. Thanks. As soon as I go pick up the food, oh, you know what? They really need water so much, just give them it. So annoying. And why can't drill sergeants all of us just work? Why are you aiming for a dragon which doesn't have health? It can't be hit. So why are you trying to? So stupid. Literally, it's aiming for chaos when he's up there. However, when he's down here, it's aiming for the dragon. Yeah, I want to actually be able to hit chaos. It's just not letting us. Can't wait till Spyrosadventure is over. Like, what the hell? What is wrong with it?
Interesting. It seems you are more skillful than Eon after all. Perhaps there is something special inside you. And I think I'll just have my brawlers bash it out of you, so I can get a better look at it. Ah!
right. Hope that actually works again. Okay. I don't want to eat that. I didn't really have much of a choice.
I've had it up to here with your incompetence. Actually, no, even higher. Up to here! Besides, I have 3 more minions who are much more deserving of this privilege.
Oh, I ate it. Well, at least I have a bit more room. I need my drills. Did I eat more food? Please tell me I didn't. I didn't, yes. Now gets difficult.
Minions! What is wrong with all of you? All you have to do is defeat one measly apprentice. Ah, never mind.
Ooh, I have a lot of
minions
food.
more. That should
Saved.
do the trick.
Alright. New batteries. Should be good. Bam. Bam RT. No! Oh no. That can't be good. I didn't mean to pick that up. No! I picked up that food, man!
How is
I
it
got
possible
teleported.
that all of the lame evil minions work for me? Oh! Whatever! Even if my next 3 minions are lame incompetents, at least they're far-shooting lame incompetents! Ah! And they will spell your final defeat!
Come on, please. Yes.
All I need is my high dragon to defeat you, fool. That and my super strong, ultra destructive, all powerful mechanical suit, that is. I don't understand it. Don't you know who I am?
All of them
Haven't you heard that
can
it's
be
a bad
cheesed.
idea to mess with
You know what that means? I'm pretty sure I've won. He didn't heal. Oh, it's different. Not different enough. take a while. I've actually never done this boss fight with a single Skylander before. This is an achievement for that. I might get it. And even if I don't win this, I can practice until I do. Until I beat it. And then try again. Try to deal as much damage as possible, take risks, because Doom Shocks are always going to come in and help. Hopefully help at least. Oh god, I took so much damage there. It's easier to do with the other one. With the other one. follow the healing. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Already enough videos I'm gonna have to connect together. That was even more. Now let's focus on avoiding. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Okay, that's a good source of damage. But it's also a good source of taking it. So only be careful when using it. I don't know why, but I don't think the auto blast is doing anything. I don't think it's actually harming them. Follow the healing. Okay. Follow the healing. Follow the healing. Don't start getting cocky. There's still a chance you lose. But that doesn't mean you have disbelief in yourself. You have belief in yourself because you know you can do it. Come on. Not much longer now. Can't believe I was trying to use the auto blaster and it's doing so little damage. But now I'm actually being able to do damage. This is good. Right, I think it's after this one that he starts moving. Either that or one more. Okay, good. Get some extra damage. I don't care if I take damage at this point. Doom Sharks heal so much that it doesn't even matter. I just need to do as much damage as possible myself. Yeah, see what I mean? I think it's one more round. And he's dead. Chaos is dead. Follow the healing. Follow the healing. You never know what could happen. Please. Please. Can't believe it. First try. I'm really close. I'm really close. Pretty sure that's the final spell before he starts moving. I don't know why, but sometimes I just remember, even though I'm not counting. Like, I'm not counting, it's just like mentally telling me. My brain. No way. No way. Okay, that's the best spell. That's the best spell, to be honest. Like, I mean, Doom Shark is nice, but it's not easy to dodge when I'm trying to do this. Yeah! Worst Skylander in the entire game.
I think you think that I think that I cannot win. I
Chaos.
assure you I can.
Yeah.
Come another day. Oh, not now, maybe, but soon. And we will meet again. And on that day, I, Chaos, will introduce you to your sweet, sweet oblivion.
Yes! Give me that achievement.
Fear my giant floating head. Fools! Release me at once or face your unimaginable doom! Do you really think this cheap magic trick can hold me? Chaos! Ow! Hey!
Hey! Cool your jets, small fry. We've heard enough out of you.
Finally, something we agree on. You know, you're okay when you're not putting your foot in your mouth.
Back at you.
Okay, seriously, I'm gonna barf now. Eon? I know you're here somewhere. You and your apprentice portal master. Go ahead! Send me back to the Outlands. It won't do any good. I'll just keep coming back.
Darpax Skylanders. Never noticed that.
Until Skyland is mine!
Actually, Chaos, you're not going to the Outlands this time.
What?
I have something more fitting in mind for you. Hugo, would you please?
Me? Oh, thank you, Master Eon.
You're gonna love this.
We made a few upgrades.
Okay, look! Let me go and we'll split this place. 70-30. What do you say? Okay, how about 60-40? 50-50? Okay! Uh-oh. You haven't seen the last of me!
Wowzers, now that's fast.
Hey! What the? Everything getting bigger! Wait! I'm getting smaller!
Back where he belongs.
Where? Where am I? Oh, what's that smell? Ah, a horrible monster! Oh, yes, cut it out! This is no way to treat your emperor! Oh, this stinks!
You have done well, Portal Master. We may have seen the last of chaos and the darkness, but there is more to do. The journey with your Skylanders is only just beginning.
Yeah. One for all. Defeat chaos without swapping Skylanders during the battle.
My word!
The
You've done it!
hardest
You've
achievement to
actually
get.
done it! I knew you could!
Wowzers, this might even make you almost as popular as me. Almost.
So much fun, extremely. You are a happy dancer. But can you make more happy? Do all Skylanders play with the highest upgrades? I can play this with you.
Yep, I gotta admit it. You're pretty good. But are you good enough to beat all of my heroic challenges? When you feel up to it, come and see me. Then maybe we'll both find out.
I've done it. I am the best. Anyone who disagrees is definitely right. Definitely right. It's me we're talking about. Yeah. It chooses to one first. Definitely. Oh no, it's just an order. Okay. That was difficult. Really difficult. But I've done it. Yes. There it was. The first time I beat Chaos with only one Skylander, thanks to the newly found cheese. But even with the cheese, that was really crazy. The funny thing is, which was entirely coincidental, Skylandia attempted to do this challenge as well, but didn't make it past the undead boss. And so I was kind of happy that I did it and they didn't, though at the same time, I did feel bad about it considering he did so well. I was really surprised winning this challenge, as the Chaos fight was so horrid as the Auto Blaster and drills didn't work as intended, forcing me to use my charge attack a lot. As long as I beat the final three evil minions, I knew I'd won the battle, and it felt amazing to do this with, in my opinion, still the worst Skylander, especially for this fight. So overall, I think I did amazing managing this awfully difficult challenge. But next up is Giants, and if you want to see that, then you'll have to wait for that video, and I can imagine it will be way more interesting, as there weren't very many difficult fights in Spyro's Adventure. Who am I using? Some may be wondering for Giants, and I will tell you that I already have an amazing idea of who it is, but it's a secret, and I won't be telling anyone. Maybe. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, then like it. If you didn't, then that would be lying. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day.